You're listening to the Cool CLE Show.
I'm Jay, host of the Cool CLE Show, brought to you by CoolCleveland.com, putting you in touch with cool events, people, news, and neighborhoods in the Cleveland region. In March, Destination Cleveland, a private nonprofit convention and visitors bureau, hosted a Be a Tourist in Your Own Hometown weekend. And on June 21st through the 23rd, it is hosting Visit Me in Cle weekend, in which Clevelanders from all over the land are inviting their friends and family here for an action-packed weekend getaway. Well, Haley Mills, the creator of the Cleveland Bucket List, has you covered when it comes to planning activities in Cleveland. Not only does her website, theclevelandbucketlist.com, highlight the best events, food, and businesses in Cleveland, but she's created printable bucket lists that are tailored for your interests, whether it be family-friendly, dog-friendly, free stuff, or event-related. She joins us later on the show to talk some of her favorites in Cleveland. But first, here's some events I think should be on your calendar. Wake Magnolia will be headlining Buzzbin Art and Music Shop's first Friday in April 2019. They'll be joined by Divorce Horse, Coup de Grace, and Pistol Whip. So come help them say goodbye to winter and hello spring with some very high energy and riffy rock. All starts at 9 o'clock. Cedar Lee Theater is showing Space Jam as part of the Melt Bar and Grilled Late Shift series. Free popcorn if you can give them your best What's Up Doc at the concession stand. They'll also have 3 screenings on April 6th and April 7th. Admission is $6, and it'll be a nice opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the story, as our own LeBron James announced he and his production company will be filming Space Jam 2 this year. You can celebrate the 40th anniversary of the recording of Cleveland Rocks, April 7th at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Special guest Steve Povich Jr. will be on site to celebrate the relaunch of famed Cleveland International Records with a special listening of a new all-star compilation record. You can get more information on Cleveland Rock's vinyl reissue at clevelandinternational.com. Griffin Cider House and Gin Bar in Lakewood hosts April Cleveland Professional 2030 Book Club discussing digital minimalism, choosing a focused life in a noisy world. You can contact Sarah with an H at cleveland2030.org. Now we have new music from Cleveland's SamFox. The band released Breathe late March.
You're feeling better now that you're here. I hope things can be different with a whole new atmosphere. I want it to be all good. I want it to be understood. Baby, I'm down for you. I'm round for you. I could be on your team. Wouldn't it be sweet if you felt what I mean? So baby, let me welcome you. Just take my hand. I help you to enjoy the view. Lose yourself if you can. I want it to be all exposed. I want you to feel at home. So, baby, it's important that you know that you're safe. Yeah, it's okay to let it all go. Come on, mama, let's move. Keep up the mood, don't lose the groove. I don't need nobody else, it's only you. It's different, yeah, baby. In my atmosphere. Ooh, don't be scared, darling. Breathe clear air, baby. Breathe clear I can see it in your eyes. I can tell it's on your mind. If we're in the past, baby, I'll travel back in time.
That was SamFox with new music, Breathe. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Well, if you're new to Cleveland or not, there's tons of awesome stuff in our city, and we're very, very proud of Cleveland, aren't we? And this lady has created the ultimate Cleveland bucket list. It's Haley Mills. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
So, the Cleveland bucket list, tell us a little bit about that. What is it?
Absolutely. So the Cleveland Bucket List is just a website and an Instagram solely dedicated to giving you the best places to visit, to shop at, to eat at, and to see in Cleveland.
What inspired you to start this?
So I actually grew up in the Cleveland area, and I went to college in Orlando. And when I moved back from Orlando after college, I was trying to find a way to convince my friends that they should come visit Cleveland. And I wanted them to realize that Cleveland was really fun. So I started the Instagram as a way to just post pictures and let them follow along and see where I was going and see some of the cool things that they could do if they came to visit. And from there, it just kind of started growing a following, and people started following along and kind of wanting some more information. And so I decided to launch the website so that I could do some kind of lists, and then also start doing some printable bucket lists for the Cleveland area.
Yeah, and it's true. I mean, there's just something. I mean, I'm a transplant to Cleveland. I moved here about 2 years ago. And even before, I grew up in Ohio. I loved Cleveland, but there's something, I don't know, we're incredibly proud of Cleveland for some reason. I don't know why, but we love our city. What do you think it is that makes Clevelanders so proud to live in the CLE?
The more time I spend talking to local makers and local business owners, the more I realize that everyone in Cleveland is just so supportive of what's going on. We've all kind of been here for the times that weren't so great, and we're so excited to have an opportunity to kind of present our city as it grows and as it changes. And so I think that really brings everyone together because we all have the common interest of just being happy and proud of where our city has come from.
Absolutely. I totally agree. So how did you decide what to put on the list?
So I, right now, with a couple other friends, are kind of the sole content creator. So it's really just places that we decide that we want to go. I like to highlight local businesses. I don't focus so much on chains. And I like to highlight kind of newer or smaller businesses to kind of give those businesses a chance to get some marketing and just for people to learn about some of the new and upcoming stuff that's happening in Cleveland. As well as some of the old standard favorites like Barrio that you just can't miss when you come here.
Yeah. And I've been following you on Instagram for a while, and you do try out everything. So it's kind of like you don't sort of vouch for it until you try it. So what's been some of your favorites?
Oh my gosh, that's such a hard question. I have so many favorites in Cleveland. Mabel's is a big favorite of mine. I'm very particular about my barbecue and about kind of like that whole scene. And so I love Mabel's. I just recently finally made it to Il Rione Pizza, and I love walking in there. They have just an awesome setup. You kind of feel like you're a part of the kitchen and a part of the staff. So that's a great one. I have to highlight Brew Nuts because it's just so quintessentially Cleveland, and I think they really kind of hit the nail on the head with starting this kind of fun culture in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Mason's is another one of my favorites because I feel like it's something that's very unique to Cleveland. I've never had a flavor of their ice cream that I didn't enjoy. I could go on and on.
And it's not just businesses, that you highlight. It's activities, and you do sort of seasonal things. So, as we head into spring, I'm sure you'll have some really great ideas for people to not only places to go and see and patronize, but also activities to do. So I got to ask you this: if the last one was hard, you'll probably hate me for this one, but. If somebody is visiting Cleveland for the first time, what are like 2 or 3 things that they just have to do the first time?
So my absolute favorite thing to do is to take people to the beach or down to the flats so they can see Lake Erie, especially all of my friends from Florida they get to the lake and they go, where's the other side?
Yeah, right.
So that is one of my favorite things. And I like to kind of tie that into like Edgewater Live if that's going on, or just kind of going down to Edgewater and walking around down there because it's a really great view of the city and of the lake. I love to kind of do some sort of city tour. So whether we're doing a couple places in Ohio City, seeing Tremont, or just kind of picking, it's so hard to pick just one place to go eat. I kind of like to do a brewery or a bar that highlights Cleveland's beers. Tremont Tap House is a great one because they have a great selection of beer. Just kind of doing something that gives them a little introduction to Cleveland. Going down East 4th is a really good one too, because I think that's kind of a unique to Cleveland feature as well.
Great. Well, if you're a longtime resident of Cleveland and you want to rediscover our wonderful city and surrounding neighborhoods, maybe you've got visitors coming and you need some ideas to keep them busy and be the tour guide. Or maybe you just you're just a bit bored with kind of what you've been doing and you want to find out some new businesses that you can check out. Please visit the clevelandbucketlist.com. That's the clevelandbucketlist.com. Print off their printable bucket list, check out their small business features, and rediscover Cleveland. Thank you so much, Haley. I love what you're doing, and I can't wait to start ticking some things off my list.
I sincerely appreciate you having me on. It's great. I love talking about Cleveland.
Now that we're all hyped up about how awesome Cleveland is, here's Michelle Romary with her ode to Cleveland. It's called Home.
Snowy kingdom, welcome back. You look peaceful as can be. Your trees are bare, but holding away until it all drifts off into the lake. The warming air releases pent-up toils. The shiny ground prepares to feed my soul. Wetness floats along the flippant breeze. Signs of life are peeking from the trees.
That was Michelle Romary with Home. And that's it for this week. Big thanks to Haley Mills for coming on the show to talk about her Cleveland bucket list. Make sure you go to clevelandbucketlist.com for your own printable bucket lists and get ideas for your next adventure in our hometown. Also, big thanks to SamFox and Michelle Romary for the tunage. You've been listening to the Cool CLE Show, brought to you by CoolCleveland.com. Have a good one.